gentlemen, boys and girls, strap or buckle in and get nice, tight and secure, because what you're about to witness and experience is the best free online game and entertainment that there is on any streaming platform. Guys, it's your boy Bailey, still with you for more Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. I have no idea what happened there. The internet just literally randomly cut out, which is like the first time in a long time that's happened. And it just so happens to happen when we're playing Metal Gear Solid. So you could not make that up. You just couldn't make that up. It's just my luck, that. Just my luck. Anyway, we're back with the game. As you can see, literally, I was in the middle of this chase scene, and that's where we crashed. If you want to see where we were previously, then check out the last live stream. So I do apologize about that technical difficulty, guys. I was hoping that the system would connect us, but it didn't. So it is what it is. We move. So easy with a automatic. What book is? That was nice. You don't destroy the log. A lot of health is a lot. I've shot that guy about 10 times and he finally goes down.
Here comes our jump! Hold on tight!
Looks like they finally gave up.
Don't start celebrating yet. We're leaking fuel.
Damn it. Tank shot up. Crap. Eva!
I'm over here.
I think, me personally, that this
Snake,
game
how's it look?
shouldn't have the chase sequence or this section after the Shego hard
Not a
fight.
sensitive bone in
I
your
think
body.
what should happen is
Eva.
Eva and Snake go straight
What
to the
about
lake,
you, Snake?
because the
fine.
pacing would be brilliant
That's
then.
good to hear.
Because all the chase sequence does and this section is just stretches the game out
We have to
more
get
than
away
it
from
needs
here,
to be.
Eva. Let's go.
Leave me.
Eva!
The boss is waiting for you. You have to go. Give me a gun.
No, we're getting out of here.
We're still far away from the lake. I'll never make it.
I can't believe this.
Uh-huh.
I never thought I'd see you act this weak.
What do you mean?
Listen to me, Eva. We're doing this together.
No, you...
We're
Eva,
doing this together, Eva.
I need you.
Say that one more time.
I need you. I can't fly the wig by myself.
All right, then. I guess I'd better help you out.
God. That must have, like, pierced a kidney or something like that. It can't just be a flesh wound.
You're lucky to have me.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just really janky how the game now starts
Snake, can you hear me?
giving me a tutorial
Paramedic, thank God.
on how
Eva's
to
been seriously
cure
hurt.
Eva for
So have you.
2
Luckily,
seconds.
I think her organs are all intact, but
Calm down, Snake.
calm down.
You'll both be fine as long as you get the proper emergency treatment. But you're the only one who can do this. Understand? So you've got...
I'm running kind of short.
Then by switching the survival viewer over to Eva, you can treat her wounds too. Now get to work. Oh, and Snake, I'm pretty sure you know this already. But if you don't have enough supplies for the both of you, your wounds come first.
Huh?
Do you get my meaning, Snake? You've still got a mission to complete.
Yeah, I know what I have to do.
Snake?
Like this.
Alright. To cure my wounds first. Bone fracture. Done. Eva.
Can you walk?
Yeah, I think so.
Here. It's different from the Mauser. When you're using a two-hand grip, you have to be careful where you put your hands or your fingers will get burned by the exhaust gas from the cylinder gap.
Yeah. Not a big fan of this area. Because she moves so slow, man. Where the fuck are you going, Eva? This way? Jesus. That's cool. With the fire and rain. Yeah, this is done really well. I hate this music, man. This music gives me like PTSD.
I'm so hungry.
Don't care, you get food in the next area. I can imagine this area to be hell on like extreme or hard modes. We all left now, don't we?
Instant noodles.
Yeah. Yeah, the pacing here is just like probably the worst pacing in any piece of entertainment that I've experienced, I reckon. Just between the Shagger Hod fight and the boss, I just don't like this entire area. This entire section.
This tastes like crap. Oh, yuck.
Ugh.
I didn't mean to eat that.
What did you give me?
Oh shit.
What's wrong?
My god, how many guys have they put here?
Something.
Where am I? Fuck me. There's only one way I can go. Oh my god.
Where'd you go?
This way, Eva. Come on. Did I get him? Yeah, I did. Why the fuck did you kill him, Eva? Oh, I'm gonna do this idiot again. Hang on. I've just... Oh yeah, I didn't actually. My bad.
This tastes like crap. Oh, yuck.
You'll get used to it.
What did you give
I'm
me?
gonna probably change camouflage as well to... What's moss look like? Moss seems to be pretty good around here. You really don't get like a lot of health, do you, during normal? I thought you got like more health at the end of like each boss fight too. Or I feel like I've just imagined that. I think this is the area before the end. And if it is, I'm gonna just put out a announcement in the server just because the stream cut out, didn't it? Oh, right there.
Come on, Snake. We made it.
We made it.
Over there. It's the boss, isn't it? I'll go get the wig ready to take off.
Right.
I'll leave you two alone. But come back in one piece, okay?
That's a nice shot.
Promise me!
Life's end. Isn't it beautiful? It's almost tragic. When life ends, it gives off a final lingering aroma. Light is but a farewell gift from the darkness to those on their way to die. I've been waiting, Snake, for a long time. Waiting for your birth, your growth, and the finality of today.
Boss. Why are you doing this?
Why? To make the world one again. The world used to be whole. But with the end of the Second World War, the philosophers began to fight amongst themselves, and the world was torn apart. The Cobras, my comrades who trained and fought alongside me, were torn apart as well. The foibles of politics and the march of time can turn friends into enemies just as easily as the wind changes. Ridiculous, isn't it? Yesterday's ally becomes today's opposition. And this Cold War? Think back. When I was leading the Cobras, America and Russia were fighting together. Now, consider whether America and Russia will still be enemies.
1 minute, guys.
In the 21st century. Somehow I doubt it. Enemies change along with the times, the flow of the ages, and we soldiers are forced to play along. I didn't raise you and shape you into the man you are today just so we could face each other in battle. A soldier's skills aren't meant to be used to hurt friends. So then what is an enemy? Is there such a thing as an absolute timeless enemy? There is no such thing, and never has been. And the reason is that our enemies are human beings like us. They can only be our enemies in relative terms. The world must be made whole again. The philosophers must be reunited. I will devote my skills to that purpose. And with the Colonel's money, I will achieve that end. Just as I once created the Cobras. They are my family. I may no longer be able to bear children, but I still have a family. It was November 1st, 1951. I was in the Nevada desert participating in atomic testing. The name Nevada is derived from Spanish, covered in snow, white as snow. And snow is exactly what I saw in that Nevada desert. It froze my blood white. Snake. You were an atomic test subject, weren't you? On Bikini Atoll. That's part of the reason I was drawn to you. You and I are alike. We're both slowly being eaten away by the karma of others. We'll never have the chance to die peacefully of old age. We have no tomorrow. But we can still have hope for the future.
I like how they've
1960,
used the
I saw a
PS2
vision
image
the
of Snake
ideal
there.
future from space. 3 years earlier, the Soviet Union had succeeded in launching Sputnik, the first man-made satellite in history, into orbit. This came as a huge shock to the United States. In response, America threw everything it had into its own manned spaceflight project, the Mercury program. Even as the Soviets seemed poised to send their first man into space, America was still experimenting with chimpanzees and rockets. The government wanted human data. So they secretly decided to send a human being into space. I was the one they chose. At the time, they didn't have the technology to block out cosmic rays, and whoever they sent up would inevitably be exposed to heavy radiation. That's why they chose me. After all, I'd already been irradiated once. Of course, you won't find any of this in the history books. I could see the planet as it appeared from space. That's when it finally hit me. Space exploration is nothing but another game in the power struggle between the US and the USSR. Politics, economics, the arms race, they're all just arenas for meaningless competition. I'm sure you can see that, but the Earth itself has no boundaries. No East, no West, no Cold War. And the irony of it is, the United States and the Soviet Union are spending billions on their space programs and the missile race, only to arrive at the same conclusion. In the 21st century, everyone will be able to see that we are all just inhabitants of a little celestial body called Earth. A world without communism or capitalism, that is the world I wanted to see. But reality continued to betray me. In 1961, I was sent to Cuba, to Bahia de Cochinos. It was part of a CIA-sponsored invasion under the guise of taking Cuban exiles back to their country. But the US government betrayed them. Our weak-kneed president held back their air support. Defenseless, the exiles were annihilated by the Cuban army. All I could do was watch in silence. I was set up by the very country I'd sacrificed so much for, by the very government I dedicated my life to defending. I was driven from the surface world, and I went underground. Then, 2 years ago, I faced the Sorrow, my old comrade in battle. He was my friend. But one of us had to die. I was left with no choice. The Sorrow gave his life for me. There is no enmity between us. One must live, and one must die. That was the mission. The ones who gave me that mission were the philosophers. Early in the 20th century, the true holders of power in the United States, the Republic of China, and the newly formed Soviet Union gathered together in a secret meeting that would later be known as the Wise Men's Committee. The secret pact they formed there marked the beginning of the philosophers. But the last of the original members died in the 1930s. After that, the organization began to run out of control, and the Wise Men's Committee degenerated into a mere shell of its former self. The philosophers of today have no sense of good or evil. Their influence extends to countries and organizations involved in every aspect of every war. They have become war itself. That's how they operate. The sacrifices of war cause a shift in the times. This shift leads to renewed conflict, and in turn triggers the next war. Like a nuclear chain reaction, each conflict sparks countless others, forming an endless spiral that will continue on for eternity. Do you understand what I'm saying, Snake? By consuming me and you, the philosophers intend to keep that cycle going forever. It was my father who explained all of this to me. He was one of them. You see, I am the last remaining child of the philosophers. But after he revealed the truth, my father was killed by that same shapeless, formless organization. And my father isn't the only thing the philosophers have taken from me. In June of 1944, the Cobras and I took part in the landing at Normandy. We'd been given a top-secret mission to locate and destroy enemy V-2 rocket installations. I was pregnant at the time. The sorrow was the father. I gave birth on the field of battle. A beautiful baby boy. But my child was snatched away from me by the philosophers.
Iconic shot.
Look at this scar. This is proof that I was once a mother. I gave up my body and my child for my country. There is nothing left inside me now. Nothing at all. No hatred, not even regret. And yet sometimes at night, I can still feel the pain creeping up inside me, slithering through my body like a snake. I've never talked this much about myself before. Thanks. Thanks for listening to me. I feel content. Snake, commence the operation. I raised you. I loved you. I've given you weapons, taught you techniques, endowed you with knowledge. There is nothing more for me to give you. All that's left for you to take is my life, by your own hand. One must die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor will carry on the fight. It is our destiny. The one who survives will inherit the title of boss. And the one who inherits the title of boss will face an existence of endless battle. I'll give you 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, MiGs will come and bomb the hell out of this place. If you can beat me in less than 10 minutes, you'll be able to escape in time. Let's make this the greatest 10 minutes of our lives, Jack.
This is it, boys.
Boss.
This is the moment
You're a
you've been waiting for.
soldier. Finish your mission. Prove your loyalty. Face me. I come. Excellent, Jack.
Shit. I want to save. Actually, no, I
You
don't.
going to save?
No.
Good luck.
Thanks.
What is the camo that you get for defeating the boss? I completely forgot.
these.
She really does fuck you up, doesn't she? Holy hell.
There you are.
Have that.
Better than I do.
There you go.
There he is.
Have that.
You've gotten stronger. There he is.
Oh, that was cool. There's like 2 now.
Your skills have improved.
Very cool. That is cool. I like that. I like that. Something new that they've added to the remaster. Where the fuck is she running to, man?
There he is.
Nice. One more time for the people in the back.
Let's see what you're made of.
Oh, she's coming to me.
Delicious.
This is gonna be a close one. Here we go.
I found
Boom. Boom. There you go. Done.
Take this. Keep it safe. It's our only hope.
A patriot.
A patriot? Why are you giving me this?
Jack,
Or should I say,
or should I say,
Snake.
Snake. You're a wonderful man. Kill me. Kill me now.
No.
Do it.
I don't want to do it. When you know the reasons why she wants to die, it hits even harder. Iconic.
There's only room for one
Boss and one snake. Alright, here we go. Wow. Peak cinema.
Ready to go, Snake? Are you okay? Snake?
Yeah.
I told you you could trust me.
Oh, yeah,
Snake! Ocelot!
We're not done yet.
Damn!
Too heavy!
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Not good!
I picked up a few new moves. Huh. It doesn't feel right to shoot an unarmed man. But I'll get over it.
Eva!
What do you say to one last showdown?
Yeah, all right.
Bullet that jammed at the start of the game. I think I always go right.
What's your name?
Snake.
No, not that name. You're not a snake, and I'm not an ocelot. We're men with names. My name is Adamska. What's yours?
Adamska.
John.
Adam.
Very well, John. Plain name. But I won't forget it.
So John.
Come on!
God.
Pick one up already!
There you go. I love how they're doing this in the wake when there's a weight load limit and we're about to crash into some mountains. Oh, I picked up the wrong one. It's a blank.
It's a blank. Oh, that was fun. Until we meet again,
John.
John.
Snake! Give me a hand! Pull! Come on, pull up! We made it.
Yeah, we sure did.
Wrong times to use that emoji, Cameron. As we passed over the boss's resting place. Don't know why that got you so excited, dude.
There's no
By the way,
out.
how are you still awake?
What are we gonna
Isn't
do?
it like, what, like
We've
8
come
a.m.
too
for you
far
right
to
now?
Let them stop us now. Those things have got to be armed.
It's no use. There's no way we can outmaneuver them. They're gonna shoot us down. We were so close.
Weapon systems on. Locked on target. I got tone.
Master Miller.
You were great, Eva.
Huh?
Thanks.
Oak 19, this is Control. Stand by for a direct order from the chairman. Oak 19, return to base immediately. Do you read me? This is a direct order from Comrade Khrushchev. Return to base immediately. Oak 19, do you copy?
Understood. Aborting mission. RTB.
Look! The MiGs are turning back! Woo!
Well done, Snake.
The MiGs disengaged.
Most likely under orders from Khrushchev.
Is this his way of helping us?
Who knows? Maybe he didn't want things to get messier than they already are. Or maybe he just wanted us to owe him one. The important thing is, you made it out alive. As long as Khrushchev is with us, I don't think they'll be coming after you. It should be smooth sailing all the way to Alaska. I'm sending someone out to Galena Base to meet you.
To meet me?
The DCI and the President himself are waiting at Langley. Don't keep them waiting.
Yeah. Very, very happy that I committed time to get this game done in like 2 sittings. Because what a game. What an experience. What a remaster. This is how you remaster a game. This is probably the best remaster I've ever played. Because they haven't gone like over the top with like new gameplay features or quality of life improvements.
So what are you going to do now? Go back to the KGB?
It's still very much the same game.
What do you want me to do?
Incredible,
back to America?
phenomenal
I
visuals
can't go back.
with a
Left America
sprinkle of
behind
a
me.
few changes here and there.
But you saved this country.
I didn't do it alone.
I mean, it's that true
And I
that
still owe
they
you a dinner.
restored the nightmare mode, which you get when you eat a bat
that part of
during
your
the
mission
day,
too?
sleep
Or
in the
is it
cell,
an order?
save the game, load the game,
Or is it
and
an
then you get the
invitation?
nightmare mode, which is crazy that it was made by Platinum Games.
Or a proposal? I don't take orders from anyone now.
Way, you got red wine on that lovely fucking rug, man.
Open your heart and smile for me. You're not the only one afraid to fall in love. Dance with me again and wipe this away.
I love his shocked face here. See if they've still kept the shocked face. No? Took that out? That graze on my cheek. Is that like an injury that I've picked up while playing? We'll have to find out in a second playthrough. That's a really cool detail if so. Oh man, look at my body. I'm wrecked. Yeah, you could see all the wounds.
Scholars tell us that the first spy in history was the snake in the book of Genesis. In that story, it was Eve who was tempted by the snake in the Garden of Eden. But this time around, it was I who tempted the snake and got away with the forbidden fruit of knowledge. Forgive me, Snake.
Good morning, Snake. I hope you slept well. First of all,
I have to apologize. I wasn't sent by Khrushchev. I'm not a KGB spy, and I never worked for the NSA.
I'm an agent of the People's Republic of China for the General HQ 2nd Department of the People's Liberation Army. It was all a lie. I tricked you. And I'm sorry.
I wondered if they've removed the... Yeah. Oh no, they've kept the licensing, okay. I didn't know if they'd be able to get the same license for the bike, but
The
no, they did.
philosophers still exist in China, too. You see, my mission was to find out where Volgan was hiding the philosopher's legacy and steal it. So I infiltrated his base as a KGB spy. The two NSA codebreakers who defected in 1960 were actually both men.
She didn't know the passwords.
The real Adam never showed up at the meeting place, saving me the trouble of having to eliminate him. I sneaked in by pretending I was Eva. And you and Sokolov and Volgan, you all believed me. The philosopher's legacy was originally held in common between the US, Soviet Union, and China. We couldn't let the Russians and the Americans take it all for themselves. The Chinese government had its eye on the legacy too. I got the film containing the legacy. And also the nuclear missile launch data from the Shagohod. 5 years ago, the Soviet Union stopped supplying us with nuclear weapons technology. Since then, China's Liaodong-Yizheng hydrogen bomb and space rocket projects have fallen behind. But with this data, our country will be able to develop its own nukes. We'll create a deterrent force to rival those of the US and Soviet Union. Everything has gone according to plan, thanks to your help. I too am one of the philosophers. I'm an agent of the philosophers, a graduate of one of their charm schools. I was raised in a joint US-Soviet-Chinese facility to become a sleeper agent. This was before the war. Back then, they were collecting children from all over the world. As a result, I'm indistinguishable from a native-born American. So it didn't surprise me when you and Volgan couldn't tell the difference. But she knew right from the beginning. She knew because before the war, she was at one of the philosopher's schools too, as an instructor. The boss was the only one I couldn't fool. She was the only one who knew I was a fake. She told me everything. Why did she open her heart to me like that? At the time, I couldn't understand it. But now, I think I do. Snake. She wanted you to know the truth. She chose me to tell you. That's why she saved my life. I've lied to you so many times, but not this time. My orders from the government were to obtain the legacy and to eliminate everyone who knew the truth about what happened. In other words, I'm supposed to kill you.
Cool shot.
But I can't do it. Not because we loved each other. And not because you saved my life.
Because I made a promise to the boss.
But because I made a promise to the boss. And I intend to keep it. I just wanted you to know. And
Eve is such a
you
badass.
have to live.
And here comes the sucker punch. God. There we go, guys. The reveal, the twist, the truth.
Snake,
Shit.
listen to me. She didn't betray the United States. No. Far from it. She was a hero who died for her country. She carried out her mission knowing full well what was going to happen. Self-sacrifice. Because that was her duty.
You are above even the boss. I hereby award you the title
Big
of
Boss.
Big Boss.
Holy fucking shit.
You are a true patriot.
Fox in the army.
There it is, Foxhound.
Someone like him to handle our top secret sneaking missions for
The
us.
bear for Foxhound.
A man who combines the qualities of a soldier and an agent.
The boss's defection was a ruse set up by the US government. It was all a big drama staged by Washington so they could get their hands on the philosopher's legacy. And the boss was the star of the show. They planned it so that they could get the legacy that Colonel Volgin inherited and destroy the Shagohod at the same time. Only a legendary hero like the boss could have earned Volgin's trust. Finding out where the philosopher's legacy was hidden was to be her greatest mission. Everything was going according to plan.
Until Volgin
But then something happened that no one could have
decided to set the motions
Colonel
of
Volgin
Metal
fired
Gear
an
Solid
American-made nuclear warhead at
into play.
Sokolov's research facility. Khrushchev demanded that the US government provide proof that it wasn't involved. They couldn't just abort the operation to steal the legacy. So the operation itself was greatly expanded and revised. The authorities in Washington knew that in order to prove its innocence, they'd have to get rid of the boss. And that one of their own would have to do the job. The public couldn't be allowed to find out about it. Not ever. This, they concluded, would be the best way to keep the whole
So
thing under
fucking
wraps.
scummy.
The boss wouldn't be allowed to come back home alive. And she wouldn't be allowed to kill herself. Her life would be ended by her most beloved disciple. That was the way the government wanted it. That was the mission she was given. And she had no choice but to carry it out. Her death at your hands was a duty she had to fulfill. Out of duty, she turned her back on her own comrades. A lesser woman would have been crushed by such a burden. The taint of disgrace will follow her to her grave. Future generations will revile her.
As a war criminal.
In America as a despicable traitor with no sense of honor. And in Russia as a monster who unleashed a nuclear catastrophe.
God.
She will go down in official history as a war criminal.
After everything
And
she
no one
did
will ever understand
for the
her.
country as well. After
That
everything she did.
was her final mission.
In the Metal Gear Solid universe, she
And
helped
like a
America
true soldier, she saw it through to the end.
win World War II.
But I think she wanted you, of all people, to know the truth. She wanted to live on in your memory. Not as a soldier, but as a woman.
I never knew that. That's kind of
But-
cool, Cameron.
She was forbidden to tell you herself. And that's why she told me.
This
Snake.
line deliverance now.
History.
That was
We'll
such
never know
a
what she
good deliverance of that line.
No one will ever learn
Where
the
like
truth.
he was struggling
Her
to get her words
story.
out. And if you don't salute
deep
now,
breathing
are you really a Metal Gear Solid fan?
Will endure only in your heart.
You gotta salute. You've gotta do it. Every single time.
Everything she did for her country. She sacrificed her life and her honor for her native land.
She was a
She was a
true
real
patriot. Man.
She was a true patriot.
Look at that. Khrushchev is ousted from power. Brezhnev becomes the first secretary of the Communist Party. With Kushkin as premier, China conducts its first successful nuclear test in the desert. Sigurd joins ARPA, joins part in the development of ARPANET, which go online in 1969. Eva disappears without a trace in Hanoi. Paramedic establishes the nation's first paramedic service in Seattle, Washington. Major Zero disbands Fox. The United States accumulates the remains of the legacy. The US branch of Philosophers changed its names to the Patriots, carrying on the traditions of Major Zero and his Fox unit. Big Boss establishes Fox Sound. And the big one, 1972, the Los Enfants Terribles project is developed. The Sons of Big Boss. Yeah! And there you go, there you have it. That was Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Wow. That was great. That was incredible. You know, when it comes to remasters, I feel like I've been stitched up in terms of how much I've actually paid for the experience, for the product. But that was worth every single penny. That was tremendous. That was phenomenal. That was incredible. I mean, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Out of the trilogy, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater is third. Second is Metal Gear Solid 1. And my favourite Metal Gear Solid out of the trilogy is Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. I still think the ranking stays the same. I just prefer the story in 1 and 2. I feel like the story in Metal Gear Solid 3 is very straightforward. It's not convoluted, it's not complex, it doesn't have a lot of twists and turns. It's just very straightforward, simple. You know what you're getting. Other than, you know, the big twist in the end about the boss still trying to fulfill her mission, and she knows that part of her mission is to die by the hands of Snake. It's sold well, it's been received well, and I am so excited to see what Metal Gear Solid Konami remakes next. I know there's some people out there who want to be different and say, oh, I want to see them remake Metal Gear and Metal Gear Solid Snake, which is the 2D games, like the original Metal Gear Solid games. I don't want to see them remake them. I don't. I don't think the story in those games will sell well. I'll be interested, but I don't think I'd be interested as seeing a remake or remaster of Metal Gear Solid 1 or 2. The one I do want to see them remaster remake next is Metal Gear Solid 1. That released for the PS1. Because if they are going to remake / remaster that game, they're definitely going to have to expand on some of the areas. I said it yesterday when we were streaming, is the tank hangar at the start of the game, they're going to make that much bigger. Yeah, they're just going to have to make Shadow Moses so big. And then, yeah, I'd like to see them finish the remasters with Metal Gear Solid 2. Like, learn what you can from the remaster of MGS3, MGS1, and put all of that into the remaster remake of MGS2. And I hope we don't have to wait too long. I hope they're already working on the next remaster remake, like how they're already working on the next remaster remake of Silent Hill, which is Silent Hill 1. Hey, Ben Cooley. Cameron, I'm so glad this remaster was made. Hopefully it brings the game to a lot of new players. I hope they remake 1 and 2. I'd be fine if they port 4 to Xbox and PC. I mean, hopefully at the Game Awards this year, maybe sooner, Konami announced that we're going to be getting the Master Collection Volume 2, which contains Peace Walker, MGS4, and some people want MGS5 in there as well. There he is. There's his name. Director Hideo Kojima. Remember that name. He's still got cred on his name. Still got the rep in his name. I'm so happy Konami included his name in there. Even though, you know, he parted ways. They didn't really have to include his name, but they did. So even Yoji Shinkawa, you know, his name still being mentioned. Yeah. Truly tremendous experience. If you've not played Metal Gear Solid before, guys, then yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater is the one I would now recommend people to play first. I used to always tell people to start with 1, but I feel like if you want to get into the Metal Gear Solid series now, this is the one to start with. I would give this remaster, for what it is, a 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10 remaster. As an overall product, is it better than the original? 100% better than the original. So, what would I rate this game now? I'd say it's an 8.5. That's an 8.5 for me. Metal Gear Solid 2 is a 10 out of 10. And I say Metal Gear Solid 1 is also a 10 out of 10. Hideo Kojima. It's just, yeah, no. Credit to, is it going to stop? It stops in the middle. No. They're going to have Konami stop in the middle instead. Oh, that's naughty. MGS4.
Yes.
I need to play MGS4
and the
again.
Brannon Research Facility have both been wiped out without a trace. I understand, sir, but they were necessary sacrifices. Yes, the CIA has taken care of the boss themselves.
We have John to thank for that. Or we have Snake to thank for that. I mean,
believe
John.
the White House will be satisfied. Khrushchev is finished. Your time has finally arrived. Yes, the American president is relying on us to keep a lid on the whole affair. We've got him by the balls. It should make a valuable trump card in future negotiations. Yes, Chief Director, of course. I'll keep the KGB informed.
MGS 4 out of 10. Yeah, I need to play it again. I'd say as it stands, probably a 9 out of 10. Maybe an 8.5 out of 10.
Yes, it's me.
Trump mentioned.
The boss has accomplished her mission. The philosopher's legacy is now safely with us, in America's hands. With this money, yes, the philosophers can finally be revived. The film we handed the Chinese was a fake. Peking must be in an uproar right about now. I'm afraid so. Only half the money has made it back to the United States. The KGB must still have part of the legacy. Yes, the weapon has been reduced to ashes. That's right. Grozny Grad has been obliterated by the Davy Crockett we brought in as well. Yes, that was the boss's work too. Speaking of which, I've obtained something from Grannon that you might find interesting. It's a revolutionary new nuclear attack system.
Metal Gear.
Perhaps it might just come in handy someday.
Metal Gear. Rex.
Yes, we have Snake to thank for that. Khrushchev believed it as well. Yes, they bought our story. I don't think they'll be making a fuss. The secondary alert has been lifted as well. And the Soviets still haven't discovered my true identity. They have no idea that I've been triple-crossing them.
Ocelot was Adam all along.
I will continue my activities as a contact for the new government. Yes, it appears that no one knew that I was Adam. Of course, I'm always at the CIA's disposal. Mr. Director.
There you have it. Let's see your stats. Eight hours, 8 saves, 12 continues, 17 alerts, humans killed. What? Who the fuck did I kill? Oh, that's so annoying. Who the fuck did I kill? I didn't kill anyone. That sucks, asshole. I am gonna go through all my footage to find out who I fucking killed. I don't remember killing anyone. I don't remember pulling out a pistol at all. We get all of the camo now. Yeah, there you go. Guy Savage. Guy Savage is, I believe, Nightmare mode. I reloaded that section so many times. Oh, I like the main menu now, the start screen. Yeah, no, I reloaded a bunch of times. Like, when you see the end for the first time, I reloaded that section a bunch of times because they kept falling into the water and drowning. Yeah, I'll have a little look. I'll have a little look to see who died. But, guys, thank you very much for watching. That was my playthrough of Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. I'm sure we'll be playing this game at some point in the future. I'll probably be playing some of it offline as well. Try and get some of the achievements. Try and get all of the Caratones. Try and get all of the secrets and Easter eggs. And, yeah, have a blast. So I appreciate you watching. We had loads of viewers before as well. I think we were on like 20, 23 viewers before until the stream, my internet decided to randomly die, which never happens. But it is what it is. You know, we move on. I'll kind of like brush up the end of that stream through the YouTube Studio edit service. But yeah, that was Metal Gear Solid Delta, guys. I think I'm going to kick back, relax for the rest of the game, and probably play some Cyberpunk. So, no, thank you very much. No, thank you very much. So, guys, that is me done for today. I hope you all have a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're on the world, and I'll see you in our next playthrough with whatever that's going to be. I have no idea what our next game we're going to be streaming is. So, yeah, love you and leave you. See you later. Bye.